Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Ganana Anta Ganapati Gumhavamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashunvanno Devisi Dasadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vajabhirvajinivati Dhinam Vitriyavatu Vagdevyai Namaha Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddhajnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine Avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha Jananim saradam devi Ramakrishnam jagadgurum Padapadme tayo sritva Pranamami muhurmuhu Namah Shriyati Rajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharini Yairime Guru Vipurvam Padavakya Pramanataha Vyakhyata Sarva Vedantaha Tanityam Pranatosmiham Shrutismati Puranana Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badharayanam Sutra Bhashya Krito Vandhe Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma Nidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bhagavan manifests in the form of this entire Jagat, and he manifests as the cosmic orders which governs this Jagat. Then he manifests in the form of Dharma. Dharma is one of the important and critical manifestation of the Lord. Dharana Dharma Ityahuhu. That which sustains the creation is called Dharma. So Ishvara is meant by the word Dharma. Who sustains? Ishvara sustains. Cosmic orders also are meant by the word Dharma. Cosmic orders sustain the creation, and moral order, duties and responsibilities, righteousness, all these are all meanings for the word Dharma. So human being cannot bypass this Dharma, whether in the sense of Ishvara or in the sense of cosmic orders or in the sense of righteousness, duties and responsibilities and moral order. So conformity to Dharma is the intelligent way of life, because violation of Dharma brings heavy loss in our life. we have seen that the loss in personal life is in the form of split personality, low self-esteem, and loss in social life, we saw that the trust in others' mind will be shaken. Then loss in religious life, the sukha prapti will not be there. All endeavors are for sukha prapti only. So the important goal which makes every human being to go for pravritti or nivritti is sukha prapti. That sukha prapti will not be there. Not only that, in future janmas also, dukkha prapti will be assured for an adharmic person. Today we will see what is the loss for an adharmic person in the spiritual life. Because spiritual life is not for all. Dharmic life is for all. Religious life also is prescribed for all. Even though human being doesn't accept that religious life in totality, but it is prescribed. But spiritual life is not for all, neither it can be prescribed by any external orders. Be spiritual, Veda will not say. Be dharmavan, be bhaktiman, be punyavan, it can say. But Veda won't say, be jnanavan, be muktavan, it won't say. If you want this, then be muktavan. If you want what? Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam eko bahunam yo vidhatati kaman tam atmastam ye anupashyanti dhira tesham sukham shashvatam na itaresham. If you are interested in the eternal sukham, beginningless and endless sukham, then you should get this knowledge. Otherwise not required. If you are satisfied with beginning ending sukham, if you are satisfied with gaining objects in your life, which is subject to beginning and end, if you are interested in pleasures in life, enjoyments in life, which are subject to beginning and end, you need not come to spiritual life. So the spiritual life is for very few people. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Sahasreshu manushyanam kaschit siddhaye yatate. Very few people only become matured people, he says. Siddhi means here maturity, gentlemanliness, nobility. Out of noble people, thousands of noble people, very few gain this knowledge. That is the assertion. So, a person who has selected spiritual life is rare amongst the rare. Now the question is, whether to him also the same dharma is applicable. That is the question. Because he is an extraordinary person in getting lot of beatings and learning lot of lessons in life. In what way it is helpful for this spiritual seeker? For him, this today's class will be there. So spiritual life is nothing but gaining spiritual knowledge. What do you mean by spiritual knowledge? Because spirit word in English means so many things. Alcohol also is called spirit. So many people have alcohol knowledge. So they can claim that I also have spiritual knowledge, Swami. Which alcohol, what capacity, what is the rate, where it is available. These are all knowledge. So spiritual knowledge means gaining self-knowledge. Then again, self-knowledge means what? Knowledge about myself. I have already knowledge about myself. I am so-and-so, son of so-and-so, daughter of so-and-so, father or mother of so-and-so. I have knowledge about myself. So spiritual knowledge means gaining knowledge about one's infinite self. Akhanda Atma Jnanam is meant by spiritual knowledge. Who is going to receive that knowledge? The seeker's mind alone is going to receive the knowledge. Because knowledge is received by always by mind. Specifically intellect, you can say. There is nothing called nasal knowledge. Have you heard nasal knowledge? No. Knowledge happens always in the location called buddhihi. Correct? The receiver is buddhihi. Whether it is aparavidya or paravidya. Whether it is knowledge about normal things or knowledge about apaurushaya vishayas or knowledge about oneself. So all this knowledge happens where? In intellect. So whether intellect is capable of receiving this knowledge determines whether the person can receive the knowledge. If he is a yogya purushaha with sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, then he is assured of this knowledge. So, before gaining spiritual knowledge, one should gain the maturity required for spiritual knowledge. Before gaining Atma Jnana Prapti, one should have Jnana Yogyata Prapti. This rule applies for any knowledge. You want to be a research scholar, you should have some yogyata. You should have completed master's degree. That means what? Almost 19 years you are engaged in this knowledge pursuit. 20th year only, after master degree only, you are allowed to enter. To enter, there is a yogyata. Anywhere. To take on responsibility, to pursue something, you need yogyata. So the spiritual pursuit completely depends upon that yogyata, namely sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, vivekam, vairakyam, samadhi shatka sampattihi, mumukshutva. So this person's mind, which has this sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, is called samskritam manaha. Samyakkritam. Samskritam means Samyakkritam manaha. Ready. In Gita language, yogyaha. Those who are not ready, ayogyaha. Akara you have to add. That's all. So how to make this mind ready? Upanishad itself gives the prescription. Yathakari, yathachari, tatha bhavati. Sadhukari, sadhuhu bhavati. Papakari, papo bhavati. Punyaha, punyena karmana bhavati. Papaha, papena. Athaha, kalu ahuhu. Kamamayaha, evayam purushaha iti. Saha, yathakamo bhavati. Tat kratur bhavati. Yat kratur bhavati, tad karma kurute. Yat karma kurute, tad abhisampadyate. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, beautiful revelation. It's a revelation. I want to make myself a qualified person with regard to this self-knowledge. by way of gaining sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Where to start? It says, start with dharma. Start with dharma, because you can start with only gross level. You can handle yourself from gross level. That is why those people who sit in meditation without preparation, they go mad. In Uttarakhand, you can see, from Western nations, they come and sit, they will sit like this. 1 month, 2 months, off it will be. Then they will go for addiction, so many other things. Because there are a lot of herbs are there to keep your mind calm in Himalayan ranges. So, you cannot jump immediately. Stage by stage. Yamaha, Niyamaha. Like that. 7th stage only is Dhyanam. So, you start handling yourself at a action level. That's what he says. Yajnavalkya Rishi says to Janaka Raja, Yathakari, Yathachari, Tatha Bhavati. As he does continuously. Kari means does. Chari means continuous. Acharati iti acharaha. Swayam acharati paranapi acharayati iti acharyaha. One who follows and makes another one also, Shishya also to follow that, helps that Shishya to follow that, is called Acharya. So, Yathakari, Yathachari, Tatha Bhavati. Alcoholkari, alcoholic Bhavati, natural. One time alcoholkari doesn't become alcoholic addict. If he continues, then alcohol chari. Understand? Kari to chari means what? Continuity in that same pursuit. So, sadhu kari, sadhu bhavati. One who does only mangala karya. Dharmic actions become dharmic person. One who does papa karyam becomes the papi. It is a fact now you can see in the internet world. You are interested in sports, suppose cricket. 1 time or 2 times or maximum 3 times you have seen that sports video. You will get suggestions from internet. That's called algorithm suggestions. There nobody is seeing you. But automatically, oh, you are interested? Okay, I will provide. Go on, provides you see. Any subject. If you have seen one advertisement of silk saree, you will get advertisements of silk sarees together. That is why they say, telling no to unwanted things first time is easier. Second time means it is less easier. Third time, problematic. Fourth time, not possible. Fifth time, gone. So, sadhukari, sadhu bhavati. Papakari, papaha. So, he becomes that personality. His action determines his personality. Therefore, one should be very careful with regard to action. What makes this person action? Kamamayaha eva ayam purushaha. Thoughts. So, thought determines your action, action determines your next action, that action determines your character in course of time. So, therefore, take care of your thought. How the thought is formed? Shabda. That is why even for joke's sake, don't tell lie. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say. Even for joke's sake, don't tell lie. Because lying will be joking. Lying will be joking. Everybody likes joking. So lying will be the nature of the person. So here it says, Yatha kamaha bhavati, tat kratuhu bhavati. Yatha kratuhu bhavati, tat karma kurute. Yat karma kurute, tad abhisampati. As he desires, he will act. So Shabda leads to desire, desire leads to action, action leads to continuous action in the same field, and it makes a person's personality. So therefore, this dharmic mind has to be gained first. Tamevam Vedānuvachanena brahmanaha vividishanti yajnena dānena tapasa anashakena. Yajnavalkya Rishi continues. Janaka asks, okay, kama desires na. Kama is determined by shabdam na. Which shabdam will make me to do mangala karyam? Veda anuvachanena. Brahmanaha. First be a thinking man and decide what you want actually. Then take the help of Veda Anuvachanena Yajnena. So when you go towards Veda, it will not say go for alcoholic shop. It will say don't go for alcoholic shop. Suram na pibet. Veda Vakyam is there. Kalanjam na bhakshayet. Veda Vakyam is there. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Like that. These are all there. So you follow that, then you become a dharmic man, then you will spend your life in yajna, in dhanam, in tapas, like that. Tasmad evam icchantaha dantaha uparatahi titikshuhu samahito bhutva atmani eva atmanam pashyati sarvatmanam pashyati. Same continuation. Like this, once you become natural spiritual seeker, not accidental spiritual seeker, not a dejected spiritual seeker. There is a dejected spiritual seeker. Lot of people are there. Wife is not behaving well, so sannyasam kuryat, then he takes sannyas. But afterwards what happened? That which you like also haunt you, which you hate also haunt you. So mind should be ragadvesha rahita mind. Understand? So how to make this mind as a ragadvesha rahita mind? By dharmic life. Whether it is desirable or undesirable, I will not bother. Whether it is doable or not doable. Whether it is appropriate action or inappropriate action. Whether I like it or not doesn't matter. So, my life will be governed by do's and don'ts. Earlier, my life was governed by likes and dislikes. Majority of people are governed by their likes and dislikes. Kamachari bhavati, it says na. So, one whose life is governed by likes and dislikes, whims and fancies of the mind, is called prakrita purushaha. Prakriti vasham gata purusha. One whose life is governed by do's and don'ts, dharma adharma pravritti, is called Samskrita Purusha. So, Dijitvam, taking Upavita, is the declaration ceremony of a person before going for Gurukula Vasa. At the age of 6 or 7, the child is initiated into Upavita. Upavita was there for all. What is that Upavita? I am declaring that I will abide by Veda Anuvachanam. I will not abide by my whims and fancies. This aspect is missing in modern education. That is all problems in this society. So, Shastra says, if you are really interested in spiritual knowledge, you have to prepare your mind, because mind alone is going to receive this spiritual knowledge. Manasai vedam aptavyam nehana nasti kinchana sa mrityo mrityum gacchati iha nana iva pashyati. Manasaiva idam aptavyam. This knowledge happens in mind only. Yeshonuratma chetasa vetitavyaha. By mind alone you can gain this. Drishyate tu agdyaya buddhya sukshmaya sushmadarshi. You should be sushmadarshi, not grass darshi. One who goes after the sensory objects and pleasures and enjoyments are grass darshi, not sukshmadarshi. Understood? So, for gaining knowledge, I need jnana yogyata. For jnana yogyata, I need dharmic pravritti. Understand? So, without dharmic, a person can never gain this spiritual knowledge. Can never be free from cycle of birth and death. Whether you agree or not, Punarjanma is a fact. How you say, Swami? Now you are born. What is the proof for Punarjanma? This Janma is the proof. Why should you born? Please tell. Why should you born? God created me, if you say. Why he should create? No, he decided to create. When he decided to create, then he cannot be God. Any person who has desire cannot be God. He is alpaha, apurnaha. Understood? Apta kamasya kaspruha. Mandukikarika, Gaudapadacharya asks, Are you say someone as God? Apta kamaha, kaspruha. What is the propelling factor for him to do this action called creation? You have some propelling force, your desire. And you declare Bhagavan as Purnaha, therefore he is Aptakamaha, then again you are telling he has created the creation. Think rightly, he says. So, there is no possibility of denying the Punarjanma. That which can happen one time can happen many times. Na? One time collision happens, many times it can happen. Na? Anywhere it can happen. No, only once it will happen. It is illogical. There is no reasoning. You are sure that you are born. That means what? You will born. You were born, that's all. You were born, you are born, you will born. Earlier classes I told, na? Born is gone. Gone is born. Is gone, born. So, whether Punarjanma is there or not, you need not bother. Since I am here now, I will be there, I was there. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha. That which exists cannot be absent in previous and cannot be absent in future also. That which exists means it would have been existed and will exist. So you can never deny the Punarjanma. Therefore Shastra says, little at least you gain this dharmic pravritti in every janma. The human birth is a beautiful occasion because other species won't get this chance of adding their dharmic pravritti by which they can prepare their mind for spiritual knowledge. So without spiritual knowledge, there is no possibility of moksha. There is no possibility of freedom from repeated birth-death cycle. Birth-death cycle means what? Lot of beatings, that's all, nothing else. Kala Tattvam gives lot of beatings. So, if you are interested, you have to be dharmic. If you are interested in spiritual life, you have to be dharmic. Na virato duscharitat, na shanto, na samahitaha, na shanta manaso vapi prajnane nainam apnuyat. Who says? Kala Devata says. Yamadharmaraja says in Kathopanishad to Nachiketas. Duscharitaha na apnuya. One who has duscharitam, adharmic charitam, will not gain this. Ashantaha na apnuyat. Asamahitaha na apnuyat. Ashantam manasaha api na. Agitated, irritated, split personality. One who is quarreling always with himself, with chattered mind, cannot gain this knowledge. Therefore, satyena labhyaha tapasa kesha atma samyak jnanena brahmacharyena nityam. Nityam, one should be satyava, nityam, one should be tapasva, nityam is very important. Morning, one type of dharma, evening, other type of dharma. My acharya used to say, morning, inda patta poduvan, saayandram inda patta poduvan. Patta means in Tamil. So, inside the temple, religious person. Outside the temple, Rakshasa. This type of split life will not help a person to gain this knowledge. Therefore, that's what when Upanishad says, not only you are going to be a winner in worldly angle. Worldly angle means gaining worldly objects and enjoyments. Artha kama angle. Like that you can take. By dharma, you will be a successful person in artha kama angle. But that success will not long last. Therefore, you will try to repeat it in next janma also. Therefore, you require success in dharma angle also. And even after repeated Surgavasa, Naragavasa, Bhulokavasa. Surgavasa, Naragavasa, Bhulokavasa. One vasa, one time, one birth will come. Yennappa is suttite irukurume. That is called samsara. Samyak sarati. Parikshya lokan. Surgalokam, Naragalokam, Bhulokam, Pitrulokam, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, Rasatala, Talatala. Ella lokam paathu Brahmanaha san nirvedam aya podum. So Shastra says not only dharmic pravritti will help you to gain artha and kama, it will help you punyam dharma pravritti also. Dharma phalam is called punyam. So dharma phalam, therefore it is dharma. Punyam also dharma. Like action also karma, action result also karma. Yen karma solronle. Nee vandu porandhiye yen karma. Appadina artham anga karmaன்றதுக்கு அர்த்தம் என்ன? What is the meaning of that word karma? Karma phala. So it helps you in gaining artha and kama, and it helps you in gaining punya and sadgati prapti. It helps you gaining knowledge also. Yena akramanti rishayaha hyapta kamaha yatra tat satyasya paramam nidana. Rishayaha becomes apta kamaha purnaha. First he told satyameva jayate na anrutam. This jayate in all the contexts. Artha kama prapto jayate, dharma punya prapto jayate. Not only that, jnana prapto also it helps you by helping you to gain the spiritual knowledge. Therefore, one should be a dharmic person. If dharma is practiced with desire, it will give punyam and lokam. If dharma is practiced without worldly desire, then it leads to chitta shuddhihi, chitta naishcharya. Same action, same attitude, because dharma means karma rupam is there, attitude rupam is there, then shila rupam is there, character rupam also. Action, attitude means intention, then that consistency, all are there. So karma rupa dharma means what? Pancha maha yajna. You have debt towards 5 people just because you are born as a human being. Who are they? Devarinam, Rishirinam, then Pitrurinam, then Nararinam, then Bhutarinam. For your survival as human being, these 5 people are cause. They have made your existence as a comfortable existence. Who are they? External world, that is Panchabhutas, Bhuta Ganas, flora and fauna, they call it. Flora and fauna contributes for your existence by giving you food. The society, human being society, contributes to your life by providing you milk and coffee powder. Flora, fauna cannot give you door delivery. So the human being brings it to you. Then Pitrurinam, the Shariram is because of them. Then Rishirinam, your sanskaras are, your lifestyle is governed by these rishis. They have spent entire life to find out a road map. Then of course, Ishvara, one who governs all these things. So one should daily spend some time in this Panchamaha Yajna. So without puja, without Shastra Parayanam, without serving the needy, without serving our own family members or elders, and without serving the flora and fauna, our day should not end. Dinacharya, they call it. Vaidika Dinacharya. Vedic daily routine. First routine is what? Clean yourself, go for puja. After that, go to cow shed, feed the cows. No, Swami, I don't have cow. You feed some birds or crows or pets. Then take care of your elders first. So elders should be given food. Children should be given food. Nowadays, this fellow eats and goes away. Elders and children should be fed first. Then Parayana, and then only you should eat. Nowadays, bed coffee, bed biryani, now they have brought on, morning 8 o'clock, they are supplying bed biryani. I asked, why 8 o'clock? That time only people get up, Swamiji. Bed biryani, a new trend, biryani. Home delivery, alcohol. Government has started scheme, home delivery. You can order from home. So, these are all there. Let it be there, no problem. So, this Dharma Acharanam, which is in the form of Karma Rupa Acharanam, which is in the form of Panchamaha Yajnaha, then Shila Rupam, Satyam, Ahimsa, Shaucham, Tapas, Jiva Seva, these are all Shila. Compassion, empathy, being truthful, not harming, being pure. Then Daivi Sampat Rupa, Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi, Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi. Bhagavan lists Daivi Sampat, treasure, which are in the form of your Atma Sampat, your own inner treasure. In 16th chapter, for 5-6 slokas, Daivi Sampat Vimokshaya. You can purchase the moksha or jnanam by this sampat. You purchase pleasure by money, na? You purchase position by your education certificate, na? You purchase power by tapas, na? Standing on one leg like Ravana. You can purchase knowledge by this treasure. So, dharma, if it is practiced without worldly desire. What is the worldly desire? Dharma, artha, kama. I should not have the desire to either gain punyam, which will be encashed in future janmas, nor I can have desire for tangible results like getting artha and kama. If I practice kartavyam eva iti manaha, it has to be done, therefore I am doing, that's all. Oh, Surya Bhagavan, how you are punctual? Then what Surya Bhagavan will tell? I am not punctual. Earth is punctual. Idiot, I don't move. Earth is punctual. Then you go to earth. Oh, Bhumi Mata, how you are punctual? My punctuality depends upon my devotion to the Lord. Bhishas Padvata Bhavate Bhishode Disuryaha. I am a part of cosmic order, my dear. I cannot violate. What about me? If you ask, you also should not violate, my dear. Like me, you follow. Mother Earth will tell, Bhumi Mata will tell, like me, you follow. Like me, you be the very patient person. Like me, you give nice things to the society. Even though you are digged. They are digging the earth, but mother gives food. Understood? So like that, the Panchabhuta teaches us, sadhus teach us, Shastra teaches to be dharmic. You have to be dharmic because you have to be dharmic. Suppose somebody asks, why you are wearing dress? What answer you will tell? Please tell. Why you are wearing dress? I have to wear dress because I have to wear dress. Because without dress, I am not accepted in this society. Similarly, without dharma, I am not accepted in the society either by myself. That's why I put down my head. I cover my face when caught. People, when they are caught, what they do? They cover their face like this, like this. That time only this photo wala will go like this. So I am not acceptable to myself, to others, to Shastra, to Rishi Parampara, to Pitrus, to Ishvara. Why should I make myself unacceptable entity? Let me follow Dharma as much as possible with the humility that there is still a possibility to perfect myself. Nobody can say, I am Satyavan 100%, I am Dharmavan 100%, nobody can say. There is a possibility to perfect myself, always there. So with that humility, if a person follows this basic value system, Shubha Karmas, Panchamahayajna, with good intention, love for the humanity, love for everyone. So in short, the person is a person who always asks, what can I do for you? What is the adharmic person's definition? One who asks, what I will get from you. What is the definition for dharmic person? In simple words, his mind will always ask, how can I help you? How can I make you happy? How can I make your life as a comfortable one? Like mother in the Indian homes. Understood? Mothers in our own home are best example for dharmic life. She never bothers about her comforts. She is the one who goes to bed last, and she is the one who gets up first. So she is happy in serving others, not in grabbing from others. All others are grabbing minds, transaction, give, take. That is why there is no possibility of fighting between mother and the child. There is a possibility of fighting between husband and wife. With same lady. When she takes that role of a wife, she will fight with husband. But when he takes role of mother, she will not fight. She will renounce. Understood? So in other words, dharmic person means one who is ready to renounce. Dharmic person means one who is ready to ask always, can I give something? So selfishness is the criterion for adharma. Service is the criterion for dharma. In that service also there is selfishness. But not in tangible form to get tangible dharma, artha, kama. But in getting jnana yogyata prapti. So, Shastra says, dharmic person will have the intellectual honesty to know the limitations of this artha, kama, prapti. Dosha traya, it will appear to him very clearly because his mind is pure. Na? Whatever I get, this dosha traya will be anityatvam, sadishayatvam, apekshikati. It is relative only, it cannot be absolute, cannot fulfill me. And it is temporary, coming and going. Then it is available for increment. You can increase. The very idea of increment means what? Dissatisfaction. 99.7 NEET exam result, Swamiji. But last seat because I am forward class. If I would have get 99.72, Swamiji, I would have got. So possibility of increment. Understood? So sadishayatvam it is called. So doshatraya will be there. Whatever I get, it will have this doshatraya. Any prayers is going to end one day. So I have to go for shreyas. I have to go for freedom. So I cannot go by myself. So the dharmic person will have that intellectual honesty to find out the limitations of his attainments and achievements and enjoyments. Attainments, achievements, and enjoyments. Ella meant that. Then he will have the intellectual honesty to find his incapacity to pursue the intrinsic desire called freedom. It is intrinsic. It is not cultivated. We have seen in the previous class. And he will have intellectual honesty to search for a qualified person who can guide and surrender to him openly. Karpanya dosho bhagata svabhava. How at the moment of confusion, Arjuna got a teacher because of this intellectual honesty. Arjuna found out it is very tricky situation. Right or wrong? Right appears as wrong, wrong appears as right. Bhikshacharyam is appearing as right. And I am a Kshatriya. I cannot have any personal emotions to come in between me and the social welfare. Being a Kshatriya, I am always towards the duty only. How can I allow the personal emotions? Attachment with my guru and my family members come inside. So, whether it is right or wrong, I am not able to solve. Therefore, my dear friend, he did not tell. Lord, he told. That intellectual honesty, very important, that will never come to a dharmic person. Because he is always lying. Na? So, how he will be honest? In achara, being honest is very gross thing. Here Shastra says in buddhi you should be honest. In buddhi, you should be convinced about the limitations, about the incapacity, and about the need for a guide, and about the validity of this new search. So, this is the result and benefit of being dharmic in spiritual context. What is the loss? You will not have opportunity to pursue the freedom, nor he will be satisfied with what he has. Even if whole world is given, 5,000 crore or 10,000 crore given also, he will be asking for some more. Dil mange more. And in that running, he dies. Gives up his body. Because body doesn't cooperate. For dissatisfied person, in his pursuit of satisfaction through artha and kama, through achievements and enjoyments, the mind and body will not cooperate. It will also run sometime. Afterwards, what to do? Apapa, I cannot. Like a greedy fellow who was given permission to measure the land which he wanted from the Raja. So he could have measured 1 acre or 2 acres. This fellow started running. And up to evening 6 o'clock he was running. Because Raja told, you can measure by your foot. So Vamana Bhagavan asked 3 foot. Na? Like this fellow thought, I will not walk, I will run to cover the measurement. So ultimately he died in running. Then Raja told, all right, 6 feet. 3 by 6 for 6 feet depth for 6 months. Understood? So, Mahabharata, final statement of Vyasacharya about the importance of this dharmic pravritti, dharmic life, dharma acharanam. He gives a judgment or conclusion. Na jatu kaman, na bhayan, na lobhat, dharmam tejet, jivitasyapi hetoh, nityo dharmaha, sukha dukhetu anitye, jivo nityaha, hetuhu anityasyatu anitye. Beautiful advice or conclusion. After writing entire Mahabharata, he gives. What he says, dharmaha nityaha, jivaha nityaha. The core person, one who runs towards all these things, is nityaha. He will come again and again and again with a lot of different of costumes. Manusha Janma, Mruga Janma, 84 species are there, na Bhagavan vechirukkarar. Adiliyum varieties. So he will come again and again to pursue one type of desire, fulfillment of one type of desire, or some group of desires. So jivaha nityaha, dharmaha nityaha. So if you are intelligent, what you will do? You will always seek for nitya. So you are permanent, another person is permanent. All others are temporary, with whom you will have friendship. If you are intelligent, for your understanding, whole journey you will travel, along with you your mother will travel. Okay? Whole journey. And others also are traveling with you. When they will get down, in what station, we don't know. So with whom you will have friendship first. So Shastra says, I don't say don't have friendship with temporary fellows. I say don't have relationship with temporary fellows at the cost of permanent fellow. You are nityaha, traveler, jivaha. You are the traveler. permanent traveler. Jivaha means what? Samsari, permanent traveler. So along with you, another thing also is traveling. Dharma. Now and then coming out, going out, like that, some fellows are there. Who are they? Kamaha, Lobha, Bhayaha. These fellows are there. So how you will handle? He says, Kaman ne, Bhayad ne, Lobhat ne, Dharmam tejet. Out of desire for worldly objects and positions and enjoyments, don't renounce this permanent friend. Yes, he is going to help you. The ice cream is not going to help you in next Janma. Because there is a possibility of becoming some animal body also. So ice cream, how it will help? Understood? So nothing here in human birth gain, you are going to carry also. Bhagavan Guru Nanak's life, one fellow comes, very stingy fellow. What can I do service? Like that he asked. He is Jamindar also, lot of money is there. So people should not criticize me that I am not going and respecting that personality, Guru Nanak Maharaj. For show's sake he came. Then Guru Nanak Maharaj, no, I don't need anything from you. Can you do one help? He handed over a needle, earless needle, kaadillada oosi. That is a useless needle. What can I do? No, I will be there with Lord. When you come to the Surga, please hand over to me. Okay? So he was happy. Appa, I also will go to Surga. Because he has told, na? Thank you. Like that he received it. Because here all enjoyments I got. Surga enjoyment also I will get. Such a noble person told to hand over this. Just for handing over purpose, I will go, na? Thank you, like that. He was very happy. Then came to home and told wife, hey, today I got Surga assurance certificate I got, guarantee card. How? He explained. Generally mothers are intelligent, you know. You are idiot. Why? Arey, how can he carry this needle? You cannot carry anything. Very body carrier is going to be burnt. How correct? How can I carry? Then he went again to Guru. I cannot carry this body and you are asking me to carry the needle. How can I carry? Don't cheat me like this. No, there is a way to carry. Whatever you have here, there is a way to carry. All wealth, yes. All enjoyments, yes. All relations, yes. All their love, yes. What should I do? You should earn lot of wealth I earned. You convert. The money, the wealth which is available, acceptable here is not acceptable in other nations. Indian money is not accepted in US. Their US dollar. Similarly, heaven dollar. You convert that heaven dollar. What should I do? Feed all. That day, a kitchen was started. Till date, that kitchen is burning. Till date in Punjab, near Golden Temple. Till date, more than 400 years. More than 2 lakh, 3 lakh people are fed. So you convert. Understood? Because this Dharma is going to be helpful either to gain power or position, or to gain enjoyments, or to gain jnana yogya. So kamadva, lobhadva, bhayadva. Don't deviate. Dharmam na tyajet Jivitasyapi hetoho. Even for survival. People say, na, we cannot survive, Swami. Savu. நான் சொல்லல. வியாசாச்சாரியா. தார்மிகா இருந்து வாழ முடியாதா? செத்து போ. நாங்க செலவு வைப்போம். There was a minister, Kakkan. When he died, so he died with one cloth in government hospital. Because he refused to be a dharmic person, he refused to take bribe. Like that people lived, even recently also. Bharatiya, Subramania Bharatiya. For food's sake, for enjoyment, should never become a adharmic person. Jivitasyapi heto means what? Even for minimum bare necessities, don't violate. If it is prohibited for even for jivitam, it is certainly prohibited for fulfillment of your desire or lobha, greediness. So, this is the final conclusion of the Shastra. Dharma Acharanam helps everyone in whatever way they like. If you want to be a person with grandness, you be dharmic, you will become grand. If you want to be a rich man, you be dharmic, you will become rich. If you want example, Tata Sons, go and ask them. They refuse to bribe the ministers to get license for flights, air license. 50 years before or 60 years before, they refused. Now, same government invited them and handed over their flight license. Air India has become Tata Air India now. Only time. And now that Ratan Tata ji, what a man of character. He stands in wealth through dharma. Understood? You cannot get one bolt without billing. That's called sign of dharma in business. Billing means what? I am giving tax to the government. I am responsible for the product which I am selling you. You can take me to consumer court because there is a bill that I have sold you. I am responsible for this product. So, you get wealth, you get name, fame, pleasures, and you get vairagyam also. You get vairagyam that these things are all very small. That man, that Ratan Tata ji, is not for any sensory pleasures. All his properties are he is giving in dana. He says 60% is given to the society, very few only is kept for Tata Sons future. Understand? Dharma. So nobody can say with dharma I will be a loser in business. No, there are examples. Those who are adharmic in business, they lose business within 50 years. Understood? Within 50 years, their business empire is destroyed. Lot of examples are there. Good Times, Kingfisher, Satyam Computers. There are a lot of examples. So, neither for business nor for sensory pleasures, you can be a dharmic. So, better be intelligent, conform to the dharmic pravritti. Then one last question about dharma is possible. Dharma is a very vast area, and I have my own swadharma and I have sadharana dharma. Sadharana dharma meant for all. Satyam, ahimsa, aparigraha, these are all meant for all. Not stealing somebody's, not harming somebody, not cheating somebody. These are all common. And swadharma is there. According to my position and responsibility, I have my own dharma. So, as army man, I cannot follow ahimsa with regard to all. So there is a possibility of conflict between Sadharana Dharma and Swadharma. There is a possibility of conflict between universal values and my own professional or positional value. As an husband, positional value. As a Raja, professional value. So if I get conflict, what should I do? So Shastra given one beautiful golden law. Dharma sankate tyagam yeva kartavyaha. What tyagam? Bhoga tyagam yeva kartavyaha. By following one particular role, you get bhoga. By following another particular role, you don't get a bhoga. So what should you do? Give up this bhoga role. Like Bhagavan Rama has done. As an husband, you will get bhoga. As a family man. As a Raja, so what should I choose? Raja cannot have any personal life at the cost of public life. Therefore, he gives up personal life. Raja is common for all. There is no possibility of having personal life at the cost of. As long as the personal life doesn't contradict the public life, that's okay. Accepted. He was accepted as married man. He lived as a married man. About to become father, then there is a conflict created by the society. Then he teaches the society, all right, I give up my personal comforts, not duties of a Raja. So there is a Dharma Sankata will be there, whether to give up the duty or comfort. Shastra says, comfort should be. You keep this scale, you will get clarity in your personal life. This or that, always this Dharma Sankata will be there. One more example I will give before ending the class. Sahadeva. War was already declared. Date has to be fixed. Before that, Bhagavan wants to go as a messenger. So he asked Pancha Pandavas, what should we do? So Bhima told, you send me, I will finish all these 4 or 5 fellows and come back. Okay, sit. So every Pandava was telling. Finally, Sahadeva was asked. Then Sahadeva told, 3 things should be done. First, shave Panchali hair. Because she always shows her hair, unkempt hair, and instigate this Bhima and the Arjuna. Shave hair. Motta adichirunga avala. And next, Gandiva, Arjuna's Gandiva has to be broken. Yeah, this fellow is very proud about his Gandiva because it was given by Indra. So he always tempted for fighting to prove his valor. Then third one, you should be house arrest. You are the fellow who go this way, that way, and finally create all problems. Then, this fellow has found out because to reduce the Bhumi Bharaha, adharmic people. So Krishna Avatara is meant for that. Sahadeva knows that. So therefore he told, as though you are peacemaker, you are going, finally will ensure war only, I know that. So you should be arrested. Then Bhagavan says, first 2 things can be done. How can you arrest me? I am Sarvatra. That is the easiest thing for me. I cannot shave Panjali's hair. Nor I can break the Gandiva. But this is easy. Is it so? Come, I will show you. So Bhagavan took him to a room and he sat in meditation, and in his bhavana he has tied Bhagavan Krishna. The original Bhagavan Krishna is suffocated. Leave me. Give me the boon that in this Dharma Yuddham we will win. Then Bhagavan says, if it is Dharma Yuddham, Dharma will win. Why should you win? He asked. If it is Dharma Yuddham, victory will be for Dharma only. Why should you win? Why should I take your party? Okay. You give me the boon that we will never violate Dharma. at any cost. Tathasti, he told. Then Bhagavan went as a messenger for peace. Then came back dejection because Duryodhana made sure peace is not possible. Then both the groups have gathered. They have to start war like match. In those days, war also like match. So they will go to war after completing their morning prayer. And if they are alive, they will come back to evening prayer and eat together. See, like match. Friendship in war. That is the culture, you see. I have difference of opinion. For difference of opinion, I am fighting with you. But I have no problem with your friendship. You see, that maturity even in war in our culture. So they have to fix the date. Saguni Mama told, Sahadeva is a wonderful astrologer. Go and fix the Mangala Tithi for our winning. So he came to this camp. You see the confidence of the opponent party. This fellow will tell, never lie. Opponent party is confident. So now two dharma. One is his side has to win. Another is his astrologer profession. One is his personal victory. Yes, they have to get back their kingdom. Na? Another one is profession. So he became wonderful professionist as an astrologer, fixed a date, Amavasya date for the beginning of the war. Without telling lie, he told anybody who gives puja on that particular muhurta, Amavasya muhurta, will be the winner. Other Pandavas were wonderstruck. Arey, you have given muhurta for their jaya. What about our jaya? Then Sahadeva told, it is his problem. Krishna's problem. Being dharmic is my role. Whether dharma wins or not, it is Bhagavan's role. Then now Bhagavan is in trouble. What happened, you know, in Mahabharata? Bhagavan has to change the cosmic orders. One day before he created Amavasya Tithi. You know that story? One day before. What happened? He started doing Tarpana. When Bhagavan does Tarpana, all other fellows were criticizing him. Human beings. Arey, tomorrow only Amavasya, tomorrow only Tarpana has to be done. But Surya and Chandra were watching that. Hey, my dear, tomorrow only Amavasya? Yes. Surya asked Chandra. Yes, tomorrow only we are meeting together, face to face. Amavasya means face to face of Chandra and Surya. Tomorrow only. Then why Bhagavan is doing? Let us go and ask Bhagavan. So they got confused. They came in the Devata form and they were standing opposite side. Bhagavan gave signal to rishis and they started all mantras. In between, Surya and Chandra were trying to interrupt. Don't disturb. Mantra is going on. Na? Puja is going on. Why are you? No one doubt afterwards. So keeping them face to face, he did all rituals and told Yudhishthira, come, do Bali. Tomorrow only. I say you do today. Do Bali. Duryodhana said the message went. What Duryodhana told? That magic wala Krishna has become mad wala, he told. According to calendar, tomorrow only Amavasya. This fellow, everything is confused. But Saguni Mama was not convinced enough. Krishna doing something means. Then they came to know that Bhagavan has changed the cosmic order. So at the end of the puja, Bhagavan asked Surya Devata, now you tell, what doubt you have? Ellam poche, mudinju poche. All thing is over. What doubt? No, what doubt you had? Amavasya day only Tarpana has to be done. But you did 24 hours before. How it is? This is what our question. What is the meaning of Amavasya? Bhagavan will ask some definition, very critical time, What is the meaning of Amavasya? Amavasya means what? We are Surya and Chandra standing face to face in front. How you are facing? We are standing opposite only. That's what Amavasya. So he has changed the cosmic orders. That is the power of the Ishvara to violate the cosmic order by himself. Why he will violate for your sake if you are adharmic? Mahabharata war says, if you violate, it is adharma. If Bhagavan violates, it is leela. And if Bhagavan violates for the bhakta, it is called bhakta anugraham. Make the Bhagavan to violate. That's what Bhishmacharya also did. Bhagavan told, I will not have weapon. But Bhishmacharya made Bhagavan to carry weapon, Chakrayuta. That is the devotion. You stick to your dharmic life and Bhagavan should be suffocated by your dharma, by your devotion. So, jivitasyapi hetoho. Even if your life is at the danger, allow the Lord to play the game. You don't enter that game. If he violates, it is called Leela and Bhakta Anugraha. If you violate, it is called Adharma and Papakarma. So, na jatu kaman na bhaya na lobha dharmam teje jivitasyapi heto nityo dharmaha sukha dukketu anitye jivo nityaha hetuhu anityasyatu anityaha. I hope our mind is convinced with this basic necessity of a spiritual seeker, being dharmic without harming anyone, without cheating anyone, without grabbing anybody's which is not ours. So we'll pursue this dharmic life. It will bring the desired objects. If you have desire, it will bring the desired yogyata praptihi, jnana yogyata praptihi, if you are a spiritual seeker. Whether you are a desirable person or desireless person, that doesn't matter. We should follow dharma in our life and lead a life without self-conflict, happy, peaceful, with relative peace, happy with relative happiness, with love, with relative love. Then only we can find out absolute peace, absolute love, absolute happiness. So that is our prayer. Next class will be what will happen if we understand dharma as the manifestation of the Lord, how our mind will be devoted to the Lord. That we will see in the next class. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Tat Sad Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
Dasharatha Ram Jaya Jaya Mangala Sita Ram Bhaya Hara Mangala Dasharatha Ram Jaya Jaya Mangala Sita Ram Mangala Kara Jaya Mangala Ram Sangata Mangala Kara Jaya Mangala दशरथ राम जय जय मंगल सीताराम भय हर मंगल दशरथ राम जय जय मंगल सीताराम मंगल कर जय मंगल राम संगत शुभ विभवोदय राम मंगल कर जय मंगल राम संगत शुभ विभवोदय राम आनंदामृत वर्षक राम आश्रित वत्सल जय जय राम आनंदामृत वर्षक राम आश्रित वत्सल जय जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा